I'm Athira on ACG Newsline, and with me is Aritry Das. And we're going to be talking about the issue that has just surfaced again. This about the Bastar region and how a researcher there has again been attacked. This is Bela Bhatia, and she was again attacked and threatened to leave the place. It brings out a lot of pertinent questions, and for example, the then IG SRP Kalluri, he was taken out of Bastar, and now he's brought back. So what does this mean for the human rights struggle there?
See, IG Kalluri has had a controversial history of operating in Bastar. Now, Kalluri was given a medical leave by the government, but then he said that he was ordered to leave, and then Kalluri again came back today. He was appointed in the police headquarters and without any charges, though there has been a lot of complaints of human rights violations against him. Now, recently he has also failed to appear before the Human Rights Commission when they summoned him regarding this certain atrocious case about around 16 Adivasi women being sexually assaulted in Chhattisgarh, and he did not come and testify. And just after that, there was this attack on Bela Bhatia, who helped these women first start the FIRs, and then NHRC took notice of it, and other activist organization, they got into investigations, and many bad things came up, like gang rapes and sexual assaults and threatenings. So he did not account for that. Then also in, I think, last year November, he was again called by NHRC regarding human rights violation, because they could not provide any proof as to why they framed a case. I would call it framed because there is no proof. Case against DU Professor Archana Prasad, and then another professor and writer Nandini Sundar, and all these activists, a bunch of them. And they said that they helped in the murder of Baghel, another Adivasi from Bastar, but there was no proof, and they only visited Bastar in May, and this thing happened in November. So the Human Rights Commission was like, we can't find any clue. What is this? This is a way to keep these activists and journalists and human rights defenders out of Bastar, and not cover whatever atrocities is going on there.
We talk about a lot of atrocities and human rights violations. Apart from this particular case, what are they?
See, there are, like, over time there were a lot of complaints. I think the last very important case I can remember is this CBI indicted Kalluri in 2011 because unarmed men, villagers were shot, and then that whole village was torched, but nothing came out of that. And there were also human rights violation petitions by all these activists in Supreme Court against Kalluri, which also did not result to anything tangible. So far, at the end, when Kalluri was given a medical leave, even if it was unofficial a leave from the government, people were relieved that he's gone. Now he's back again after 5 days, so we don't know what's going to happen.
Right. So what does it mean for the case that is pending right now at the Human Rights Commission? Because is there any timeline? We don't know. What do we know about what's going to happen?
See, as of yet, we don't know anything, and since there is no record of any good outcomes out of all these cases, we don't know what is going to happen. Like, the statutory authorities there, they're completely out of the law's bounds, and they don't account for anything they do. So it's almost like a wild west going on in Bastar against the people there.
So we'll just have to wait and see what happens and how
next.
the law takes it. Yes. So that's it with us at ACG Newsline. Thank you.